be Train. That is going to be our battleground for the third game.
Not player unknown battleground. In fact, Counter-Strike.
Are you a Fortnite or PUBG kind of guy?
Public.
Have you played Fortnite?
No.
Have you not? Have you heard about it?
I have.
It's good. It's actually good. It's actually really good.
I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't dabbled yet. So we are on Train of all maps. Wowee.
Wowee.
Snods, what do you think? Prediction, quick.
16-9 in favour of Epiphany.
That is a bold prediction, but the gold enemies are coming in as absolute domination comes in from Luminary. Finally, Wolfie gets one back in his favour, and he is now one versus the Wild Caesar. Is that the check you were talking about?
Yes. So let me give you a bit of a backstory on Caesar.
Tell me. Tell me everything.
In UKCL, UK Challenger League, obviously you know the UK circuit, he had a crazy win rate. I think it was 80% win rate in the UK Challenger League, qualified for UK Pro League that way. And he was nuts. Everyone called him a cheater. People had to watch his demos back because everyone thought he cheated, basically.
Wow. Rise to someone.
And he made it into UK Pro League, and he had 50 games played and 40 wins.
Wow.
He had a 74% win rate or 75% win rate in Pro League, remember? Which was crazy.
UK Pro League.
UK Pro League for those at home.
Let's make sure we differentiate.
Yeah. The only issue is he's never played for a team. And this is the first time I'm playing Team Counter-Strike, and it's mixing with the likes of Dom, Thomas, Wolfie, and Elo, who won Game of Season 1. But yeah, I mean, it's quite strange. This guy has a lot of talent. If he's not cheating, I'm not saying he is, but if he's not cheating, this guy could be the next Smooya, the next, you know, you name it.
Olafmeister.
Maybe. Shout out to Bird and Master.
That's not what I said.
But if you know the inside joke about it, it's quite funny.
Big if. Big if. Arnolder going to be trying to get some work done. Thomas will find himself a nice little kill through with the CZ in hand. Yeah, it's actually not that bad of a roster from Epiphany Belt, is it?
It's good. It's good. That's why it doesn't make sense the fact that they're 2-5 in this league. You know, they had the loss in overtime on Cash versus PMC. And some other embarrassing losses, but let's see if this one can change it. 3 versus 1. Archer, the last player alive, and the Molotov will delay him momentarily. Has the defuse to work with. There's just an SMG as well, but then again, 2 of the players are fairly low.
Still work to be done as Dom will go down to the MP9 and now working his way forward. Archer is doing absolute damage and devastation as Kilo finds himself the last man alive. Going to take a peek onto that bomb, but sees no player and so goes back to his little hidey hole as Archer now making an awful lot of noise. They should know exactly what's going on here, and Elo will take him down. Is it UK? It's Elo, isn't it? I always say Kilo. It's Elo.
Kilo?
It looks like Kilo.
Is that what you're after?
No.
One. I like that. 1 to 1. 1 to 1. As the reset comes through.
Through? Awfully camp.
Yes, and actually, you know, for both these camps, it is 1 to 1. No one has the advantage as of yet.
Yeah, indeed. Well, Epiphany Belt's somewhat ahead in...
yeah, the money game. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. But, I mean, Luminary, they did win the pistol round, so at least they've got a round on the board already. Is there any round difference-y thing here? Or is it just win?
Just the win.
Okay. That makes it a little bit better, doesn't it? Archer, up close and personal. Will finds himself the first. He did very, very well last time, but not going to be able to carry that performance through as the bomb will be planted. Dom on the BOMB, finding himself the first kill. I don't know what you heard about me, but I like to plant the BOMB. Thomas going to be finding himself a nice long-range kill there onto Adam 9130. Well, what's happened to Adam?
Adam XO.
Adam 5.
Yeah, he played for, maybe he still plays for Project X, but I don't really know. They're not really, you know, in the you know, top 8 teams, so it's kind of hard to judge.
Well, after you Frogs fell apart, they just never did anything since today. Thomas going to be closing out onto Arnold there, taking a nice little kill, and so just Squiddy and Mace. Mace, is that the chap?
Gfinity. Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember?
Yeah, eventually with the
really nice guy. Really nice guy. Really nice guy.
The short chap.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, a bit mean, but yeah.
Does it mean?
He's bulky, he's big.
He is quite, isn't
he? He is bulky.
Yeah, he's done well.
He's done well for himself.
Well, but, I mean, he's not quite you, it's nonsense.
Oh.
Beefmeister.
Yeah, what can I say?
Over there. Beefmeister and Master. Just loves the beef, you see, Snods.
Yeah.
Big fan of beef. Anyway, with 2 rounds on the board so far for Epiphany Bolt, looking pretty strong. 4 AKs, 1 FAMAS to play with, and again, pistols out. They did 4th last time, so Luminary just trying to get the economy back on track. as a quick push onto that A main area comes in from Epiphany. But trying to get some work done quickly. It's going to be a nice little shutdown from Mace, but the trades all come through, and it is devastation. Squiddy coming in from behind could be a little bit dangerous if no one's watching that. The bomb is out of control. They need to go back to get it. Oh, that's disastrous. Caesar! He's going to find the kill nonetheless as Mace dives in for the kill. It's going to be 2 players staying alive, so pretty good economic damage there being done by Luminary.
It was good, it was good. Obviously, 1-3 scoreline now as we go into the bye rounds. Luminary GG are going to be able to avoid the AWP, but no Kevlar to back it up, Sonny. So the Glass Cannon AWP may lack some aggression, as obviously one tag from the AK will render the AWP fairly useless. But they did change that, actually, what, 5 months ago? Where the armor was changed in terms of the AWP, where you can actually be shot a bit more and still be able to shoot. I think you can be shot by one bullet and have like an extra second to shoot you up with accuracy before it does go away. But a fast play towards the B site already, but they're not really going to go the chase this time. They're not going to pounce on that B bomb site. Archer was alone. Adam with the rotation. Arnold with the AWP was thinking about it, but instead, actually will be able to afford Kevlar here, so I was wrong.
That's you off an arm, my friend.
Exactly, exactly. So, Thomas is AWPing.
Yeah, I like
surprise. I spoke to Thomas, actually.
Oh, yeah? That's nice of you.
And I said, Caesar should be AWPing over Elo. I think Caesar's better than Elo, especially with the AWP as well.
Kilo.
Yeah. And he agreed. And here we are now in a world where Caesar is AWPing over Elo, which I like to see. Elo didn't really impress me with the AWP. He impressed me over... Well, that's a lie. He was okay. Fairly average. You know? But he was taking the AWP away from Caesar. Caesar being a player that, you know, can open up rounds, cause rounds to go in their favor. When he had the AWP on Cobblestone, he played so well with it as well. Had like 25 kills. Let's see what he can do now. This is golden opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely, as this A push comes in. Arnold trying to get some work done. Just holding down as Mace will take the first. Dom goes down and out. The crossfire comes in. It's all trade so far. 3 versus 3 as Thomas equalises out onto Squiddy. Now moving in towards that A bomb site. Bomb going down in the hands of Thomas. And that AWP on Caesar is still alive. Yet to see that ring through. And all 3 players trying to come from that connector now, just rotating around, trying to find themselves stronger positions. Of course, very, very difficult to retake that A bomb site. And see, they need to get themselves a pretty quick frag now. It's going to be a nice kill coming in from Adam 9130 as Thomas goes down, but still 2 players alive. Wolfie, they've spotted him out. Archer knows exactly where he is, and no kill coming through. It's all onto Caesar. 1 versus 3. He is going to be spotted out as Archer just taking that position.
Just
no
knows.
Kill coming through.
Just knows.
Just knows.
Just knows. 2-3, and
nose.
Caesar, huh?
Saying he has a big nose.
Mate, he might do. He might do, not sure. 3-2 is going to be the scoreline there. Luminary will claim the first Byron after being reset after claiming the pistol as well. Pause coming in. It's not a good sign, Sonny. Hopefully it's tactical. And we don't sit here for hours.
Oh, yeah, we could do. Is it tactical or technical?
About to find out.
After the break.
After the break.
No, there is not going to be a break. But we would like to know what the pause is for. Technical.
Oh,
Someone has dropped out of the game. They've rage quit. They're so unhappy about the performance of their teammates that they've just quit. They've gone, nah, you're sound. I'm out of here.
Well, Sonny.
Yes, speaking.
Would you recommend
No.
for the audience at home to come to the live finals?
If they can do, yeah. Oh, no, do not come to the live finals. Actually, don't. You're not invited. None of you are invited. Not even slightly invited. You're actually uninvited. A lot of you. Although I would recommend you watch the live finals on twitch.tv.
/ ESL CSGO, yeah.
What would you recommend, Snod?
A good night in. Get your favourite takeaway in.
Fab.
Maybe bring the missus around as well if she's into it. And have a, you know, UK CSGO and chill. Would you not recommend that?
I think there's nothing better than that.
Oh, yeah.
I think, in fact, there's nothing I can imagine better than having a good night in and watching Counter-Strike Global Offensive with my good friends.
But is your good friend your missus as well?
I don't have one.
Either?
No. You've lost me. You've absolutely lost me. Bring your girlfriend round. Bring your girlfriend, bring your kids, bring your parents. Get everyone around the fireplace and the television. Plug your laptop in. Load up twitch.tv/ESL_CSGO and watch the ESL UK Premiership from your house. Don't come to the studio. You're not invited. None of you are. Don't even try it, because we'll get security on you. That's snod. We'll get snod on you.
Honestly, I'll back Sonny.
Yeah, you'll bank me.
You could have a pretty good job in security, mate.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Why? What are you trying to say?
You know, strong, tall, chapping lad. Strong, strapping lad. There you go.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that I am an aggressive person, Snods?
Extremely aggressive.
If you want me to take this outside.
The worst thing is if someone bumps into you on the street.
Yeah.
That seems to annoy you a lot. That seems to annoy you a lot.
Listen, I just think...
Listen, how many fights...
see me walking.
How many fights have occurred because someone's walked into you on the street?
Not many. I had a chat this morning, actually.
This morning?
I know, I really did. This morning, I was driving to work, and a guy slammed on his brakes. Oh, game's back on. I'll tell you the rest of that story later. I'll keep you all waiting. Keep you tuned in, and you might hear that story later. Oh. If you're lucky. So, Caesar opening this one up, takes down Arnold. He was unhappy with the performance last time, and so this time, getting aggressive. Archer is going to try and get himself some damage, but not going to be able to finish that off. Caesar down to 24 HP, but apart from that, not too much being done on that front. Archer just needs to be a little bit careful. The B-bomb site, of course, if he goes down, is open for business. As Squiddy works his way forward. Needs to be a little bit careful of Thomas. Oh, he's going to find the kill, but the trade comes in straight away as Elo finds him. And now that AWP on Mace has to do a little bit of damage. Fall back a little. Wolfie coming in from behind. This gets very dangerous. Don't overcommit to this one. And there it is. Wolfie comes in. Timing is perfect. And now 2 versus 4 becomes a very good situation for Epiphany Bolt.
Epiphany Bolt. 2-3 here. Archer last alive in the 1 versus 4. And Luminary GG are going to go down 4-2 and have their money reset back to 1,400 in terms of the round loss bonus. So the money is definitely going to be the sour and salient point here within the next round, round number 7. So 4-2 here for Epiphany Bolt. And obviously should draw out 4 spy from Luminary. If they lose that one, I mean, we could easily be seeing a 5-2 squad on the T side of train here for Epiphany Bolt. And if that does happen, things could get quite awkward here for Luminary GG, because if they lose this game and Pat's Money Crew lose their game versus Endpoint, both teams will be situated on 2-5, and it comes down to our best friend. Round difference. Yeah.
So they need to win lots of rounds.
Lots. All the rounds.
All the rounds are belong to us, as they used to say on Icon House Cheeseburger. Did you ever have that? Or did you ever go on that website? Icon House Cheeseburger for early meat.
Did you ever do Leak Spin? You ever heard of Leak Spin?
No.
I've been on that IS Cheeseburgers website with the memes. Yeah. That was years ago.
That was
like 7 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago, yeah. It's a long, long time ago. Before memes were actually a thing. And
that's what started it, wasn't it?
Used to be pictures with like white text on the top and the bottom. So there you go. And then Tickled as well, that was a good one. Anyway, Dom going to be trying to get some work done as Mace will find a nice cheeky little kill with the CZ in hand. Smoke's going down over towards that A bomb site. Not too much being achieved. Of course, the opening kill is very handy, but Mace, he's not going to get anything achieved as Dom cuts his head clean off his shoulders. And now just heading over towards that B bomb site. They've detected a bit of aggression over towards A. Despite throwing all of their utility, it is not looking good.
4 versus 4. Archer alone towards the B site. Molotov comes in well time, but unfortunately the play is going to be towards Heaven here from Epiphany Bolt. Rotations are far and few between. Zion stays the first player, but Thomas wins the duel. Play advantage, site in their control. This could even be a good save call here from Luminary.
Maybe not, as they do find themselves a kill. Season, nice tag coming through the wall there. Adam just trying to get a little bit of work done. If they can get some damage done here, happy days, but it could even be looking like a round for them if they keep playing their cards right. They've got all of these T players penned in. There's not really anywhere to run to as Squiddy works his way forward. Open kill, not going to happen. Good positioning coming through there for Milo, just to survive long enough. As Caesar, the last man alive now, they know exactly where he is and they take him down. Just like that, easy. God, that is not good.
That was strange, especially from Caesar as well in the 1 versus 2. Leaps off of Heaven.
Yeah, strange like that.
That was rather strange.
I don't like that.
I don't know how I feel about that. 4 versus 3. They have to rotate in. You have control of connector, the AWP can hold it, but instead the AWP is towards Heaven, alone towards Heaven. I feel like if you have an extra player come towards B, well, they did actually, because he died to Adam.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
What a weird round, you're right. That was weird, strange. Well, 4-2-3. It's actually Luminary do claim this round, so they are keeping us at the edge of our seats. Thomas, first frag towards teammate. Mace the fast reply frag gets a second as well. Tries to go for third, but eventually going to be traded out.
Yeah, good stuff so far. Epiphany Bolt 3 now versus 2, but don't count them as winners just yet. So could still go down the pot. A pan, as I may say. Squiddy trying to tag away onto Caesar, but it's going to be Caesar to win the duel out. And now Archer, the last man alive, MP9 in hand. We know he can do damage with the MP9. We've seen him do it before, but this, of course, is another round. He's 3 players, all on reasonably low HP, half HP across the board, but Caesar absolutely decapitates him. 3 kills in the round. Happy days. Is that a lion as his picture or a dog?
That is a dog.
Is it?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Because it's Labrador.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Why is his tongue so low?
You got me a bit wild. That's definitely a dog. Definitely a golden retriever.
Coke bottle. His picture's not... Oh! It's a dog with a Coke bottle.
Is that what the producer just said to you?
No, it was typed in chat.
Oh.
It was one of the players. Thanks, one of the players. Appreciate it.
Ah, cheers, mate. Cheers, Chris. Cheers, Chris.
Yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate it. Big up. Yeah. Big up the West Side Massive.
Cheers, Chris.
Arnold trying to get aggressive there. Not going to work out for him as Dom will decapitate him. And now Mace trying to get a little bit closer. Oh, my throat is just... I don't know if you can hear it, but it's just a little roachy at the minute. God. It's like in Friends when Phoebe thinks she has a sexy voice because it's just doesn't have a voice. But that's me. God, I'm going to have to go to work tomorrow and talk. And everyone's going to go, why can't you talk?
And then you go, oh, because it's on ESL Prem. You can watch it on ESL_CS.
Or you can 24-inch
monitor exactly from AOC.
Mace going huge, finding himself 2 kills there. Wolfie and Elo going down. And now Caesar having to pick up the pieces. Will find a nice quick one onto Mace, but now the last man alive and the bomb out of his control. This does become a little bit more dangerous. The smoke is still down, so he's got that to play with as he finds the kill through. Now needs to double it up, but he can't. Archie comes in with an eagle in hand, and Caesar is no more.
Well played, 2 versus 1. Caesar gives away his location. The refrag comes in from Popdog, and it will be the 4th round for Luminary GG. Round number 10. And the rounds are going back and forth here. Resets galore. As the Epiphany but are eventually going to run out of hard cash. But still got something to play with. Off for Wolfie this time. Caesar deducted down just to an AK. Scout for Thomas. Deagle's coming out for Elo and Dom. UMPs for both Squiddy and Adams. The money on both sides is extremely dire. But Thomas going for the peaks with the scout. Where is the AWP from Wolfie? It is towards the B lower sight. Ooh, nearly got the shot there onto Archer. And now slow play from Epiphany Bolt, but Caesar spices things up, goes for the peak towards team main, finds the first frag, catches Adam off guard. And there you have it, a 5 versus 4.
Yeah, pretty good stuff again from Epiphany, opening this one up for themselves. I mean, considering how dominant they've looked, 4-5 is not bad at all from Luminary. Definitely keeping it close, making sure that if there is round difference, they at least swing it somewhat in their favour and get themselves into a stronger position. Caesar with the AWP. We haven't seen great things with the AWP so far. Definitely his rifles have been very, very strong, but Snodds, you seem to think for some reason he is a very strong AWPer, so I hope you're right, because otherwise I'll have your guts for Garters, let me tell you. Thomas finding one. Squiddy will be able to trade it back out, but Thomas straight back in with another, and Wolfie following it up again. That's not Caesar with the AWP there.
He's got a scout, mate.
That's your opinion.
Archer last alive, 1 versus 4. Bomb will be planted. Once again, the resets come through, but obviously we know how fragile the city side economy is, so the battle of attrition is definitely going to be won here for Epiphany Bolt. The real war here is which team can claim 2 rounds on the trot. Obviously, force out or draw out the force buy from the opposition, win that force buy, and then force out an eco. So for Epiphany Bolt, if they win the next round, they go 7-4, they force an eco out, 8-4 potentially for Epiphany Bolt, if they can win the next 2 rounds on the trot. That's a big if.
I've just seen a security camera that's looking at me, and I was thinking, God, someone's videoing me, before I realised there were actually 3 other cameras looking at me, which makes it slightly less worrying that there's a security camera.
Where is it?
What, a security camera?
Yeah.
It zoomed in on my face.
I said you could work in security, mate.
What? Work on security or work on being secured?
Both.
By the way, is that Harry Potter tweet gone out yet? Are we working on that? Because that'll get a retweet from me at least. Okay, we're still working on that. Don't worry, guys at home. I know you're really excited about that, but it is coming. So don't worry your little booties. That was meant to be a shoe reference, not a bottom reference for the record.
For the record.
Booties is the singular plural, not the collective plural. Anyway.
You saved it. You saved it.
Yeah.
You saved the day.
Thanks to grammar. Cheers, grammar. Grammar, of course, being the slang term for my grandmother who helped me out with speaking.
And schooling.
Check it. Check it. Interesting fact for anyone at home. Snons was actually homeschooled.
Me? No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Next time, don't lie. Didn't learn that at homeschool, did you?
I wasn't.
Epiphany Bolt heading towards the B bomb site this time. It is only Adam to defend. We know that Luminary have a strong retake, but of course, with only pistols to use, Adam is in a very difficult position. One Molotov, and there are many to use, could throw off this attack. There are 4 players. Luckily, Mace has arrived to support his teammate, and the push comes in. Mace. He gets himself 2 kills, really, but only one of them credited to himself, as Caesar claims the other one onto his teammate. Now, just Elo alive. 1 versus 3. Bomb out of his control. In fact, deep inside CT territory, he's going to go straight down. So again, like you say, no consecutive rounds.
My God. Battle of the 4 spies here. Caesar finding a frag onto his teammate as well. He would have been on 12 kills, so, you know, he is fragging. He is fragging. But, yeah, 5 to 6 here. Epiphany Bolt going to go for the 4 spy once again. This is getting quite ridiculous. No team really finding their footing in this matchup. But then again, you know, Luminary on the CT side, they're, you know, not really doing, you know, the best here. Epiphany Bolt on their T side already got 6 rounds. If they can claim maybe 1 more, make it 8 to 7 as a bare minimum, they are going to be extremely happy and fulfilled and content and satisfied with that half. But boost here towards Ivy. And Wolfie walks into his demise. Or does he?
Not just yet, of course. Only pistols to play with for Epiphany Bolt as they work their way towards that A bomb site. It's going to be a nice little deagle there coming out from Dom, but all trades out. Luminary keeping control of the situation. Bomb plant being denied as Thomas goes down. There is one last player. That's Elo again on his lonesome, but a much more difficult round to win this time. He will find himself one nice little deagle, but Archer will come in from behind and close him down, meaning 6-6 even once more.
Wow, Mace. 15 kills.
Wow.
Absolute barn burner.
That's quite good, I have to say, actually.
Absolute Arnolder.
Shut up. Barnstormer.
Excuse me.
Barnstormer. Have you not seen VGHS?
What's that?
Oh my God.
What is that?
You disgust me.
What is it?
VGHS, Video Game High School.
No, what's that?
Oh, get out of my face. Anyone that hasn't seen Video Game High School, it's all on Netflix. Go watch it. It's good.
I'm going to look this up.
What's his name? Freddie W?
Freddie B?
Freddie B. No, Freddie B's a CS player. Freddie W. Freddie Wong.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Freddie Wong. It's Freddie Wong. He's a YouTuber. Adams trying to get some work done as he pushes his way up onto that green train, just avoiding the bullets raining down on him as Thomas finds himself a nice little CZ kill, and Adam getting low. This gets dangerous now. 2 players versus the world. It's now all on Dom. 1 versus 3. You won't get anything done. Adam closes it down. Well, you know, that's not looking up VGHS. That was Snapchat. Listen, if you're going to use your mobile, you do it for professional reasons, all right?
I was professional, mate.
That was not professional.
That was fully professional.
What do you think of the new Snapchat?
Not a fan. It's all just, you know...
I like the new update there where you can...
See, do you know what I like?
I'd rather it wasn't all story.
You can change it?
Yeah.
How do you change it?
No, you can't change it, but you can choose. So you can choose, I'll show you. You can choose what you want to see. So you can go stories, groups, all. But it should be snaps, stories, all. Anyway, kills coming in. C's are going to open up onto Adam. Yeah, you can do that, but that's all. It shouldn't be all. It should be
just the stories.
No, it should be snaps, stories, groups, not all stories, groups, because otherwise you can't just see snaps. That's why I dropped all my streaks. I had like thousands, and I dropped them. I was really unhappy.
Feels bad, man.
These things happen, mate. These things happen. You just got to rise above it.
Well, similar 6 here, round number 14. 5 AKs for Epiphany Bolt, but it is going to be the first frag found by Caesar, Mr. Salad. Do you like Caesar salads?
I don't like salads, mate.
You don't? No. Not even some good dressing? Some egg? Chicken?
No. Salad's more of a punishment for me.
Wow.
I've never eaten a kiwi.
You've never had a kiwi?
I've never had an orange. No, I've never had an orange. I've never had a tomato. There you go.
Wow.
Never eaten a tomato, ever. I have tomato sauce, I like that. Another round looking to go the way of Epiphany Bolt. Of course, after the 2 losses, they've got a little bit more money in the bank. Actually, I think it was 3 losses. So Luminary actually putting a couple of rounds together. But Epiphany Bolt back on the money, and so they're going to equalise out at 7-7. So looking pretty strong. There's Squiddy, the last man alive. Nice round.
7-6. Seems like it's going to go 7-7 and we'll tie it up. And I said, for Epiphany Bolt, if they get to 7 rounds in the T, so they're going to be extremely content with that. It's going to be Squiddy last alive. And depending on the money and the cash, Luminary, if they have enough funds to afford the AWP to the final round as well, that could be the difference maker in terms of can they claim the 8th round on the CT side, which is a, must really. CT side train. And yes, they can. Yes is more, Sonny. Sonny. Yes,
of course less is more, my friend. Of course less is more. Sorry, so,
round number 15 then. Fun around in the first half here on our 3rd game of the day. Time does fly when you're having fun. I am having fun with you, Sonny. If you are dying with the mic, that's fine. But fast play towards Pop Dog, it seems. Maybe a fast A split via Pop and T-Main. He's still waiting here. Could be taking slow Pop control. There is an ult for Adam, but it is stationed towards connectors. He is darting between B and the A site back and forth. Flashbang out through Pop. Here comes the assault towards the A site, Sonny.
I do apologise, just a bit of a misty cough. Wolfie going to find himself a nice little kill through onto Adam as Squiddy trades it back out, but Caesar, the man to open the round up as Thomas doubles in. And Arnholder goes down. Squiddy finally doing work, making himself a 3K as well. Oh, what is that? Dirty shot comes through the smoke there, making it a 4th. Will he go for the ace as Caesar finds himself the last man alive? Archer spamming away at his position. But this is a fantastic performance so far from Squiddy in the round. 4 frags to his name, doubling back on himself, going all the way around, trying to catch Caesar off guard as the bomb still needs to be recovered. I mean, that kill through the smoke was absolutely savage. Oh,
the timing. Caesar isolates Archer. Now 1 versus 1. Squiddy fairly low HP, but he's playing for the ace, remember. Bomb in his sights. Here's the advantage here. Can play towards Electric, just peek back and forth between the left and right side of the site. Flashman comes in, Caesar has to be so paranoid. And there you have it. Walks into the jaws of defeat. 8-7 at the half.
Yeah, fantastic round there from Squiddy. Great way to end the half as well. So 8-7, like you say. Epiphany Bolt, of course, the Swedish team.
Happy with that. They're not Swedish. Only 2 of the players are Swedish.
Yeah, but it's Swedish at the top there for it, Swedish.
Oh, she loved bringing out the bad side.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Didn't get that one, mate.
Same.
Same. Yeah, good end there from Luminary, and they actually go into the second half ahead. So, somewhat better than expected. Match is live, according to Green Text. So, going to be getting back into it. Epiphany Bolt definitely need to come into this one swinging, but it is a CT. Are they the RMD Prime Nets?
What was that?
They are RMDs.
They're the gosh, what are they again? Sorry, give me a second. The White Mountaineering Adidas.
NMD,
yeah.
I like them.
They're nice, mate.
Yeah, they are.
I got the last pair.
I'm a big fan of NMDs.
Do you like these shoes?
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
That's all right. Pistol round underway, of course, as Mace, the first man to take a kill. Wolfie will go down for the bomb to follow. Luminary once again taking the advantage here, taking the lead in the round, and Epiphany Bolt again struggling. Like we say this season, with a team with so many names you expect to do well, they really haven't been showing us what they're capable of. Despite individual prowess, it seems to be Luminary coming out on top. And again, in this round, just Caesar and Thomas left versus 5. The kill will come in, but the trade is instant as Thomas now the last man alive. No kit to play with. The time is gone. And a good round in from Luminary.
Well, both pistols now are going to be won by Luminary. And things could get quite spicy here for both teams. Remember, Epiphany Bolt lose this round. With the head-to-head with PMC, they went 1-for-1, so it does come down to a round difference, I believe. But if Endpoint lose versus PMC tonight, then Epiphany Bolt are auto-relegated. And if I'm Endpoint, I'm losing that game. I know you're not allowed to, but who would you rather play in playoffs? Epiphany Bolt or Pat's Money Crew?
Who?
Exactly.
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 Yeah, I'm not sure that's allowed, Snods.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that kind of tactic really flies in this 21st century world of ours. Wolfie falling back onto the bomb site, trying to get some work done, but it's not going to work out from that MP, or Mac 10 even. Just too strong. And the fire and the flame of Luminary Esports powering on through, and Epiphany Belt in trouble. Elo going down. Although there are only 3 players remaining, these 2 scouts could still do damage. 2 players on one-shots. They might as well be AWPs at this point, but really, there's no way of getting onto the bomb site. So Caesar and Thomas just going to fall back, keep their weapons into the next round. Smart and wise, like an owl. What's your favourite bird, Snods?
For a bird?
Yep.
Gosh.
Mine's a peregrine falcon.
Really?
Yep.
Really. I think I have owls. I like owls.
You do?
Maybe like a barn owl.
What type of owl?
Like the bit, like, no, not a barn owl, but like the... No,
you don't like tawny owls?
Oh, which ones are those?
The little ones, I don't know.
Oh, probably.
Normal owl.
I like, maybe the barn owl.
I like the white one, the Hedwig.
Hedwig, yeah.
He's a good owl, isn't he?
Yeah, it's good, mate. It's good.
Chris, do you like Hedwig?
That was good. That was good.
That's the only owl I need, is that little pigeon.
Pigeon.
God, that's a really low-res pigeon, isn't it?
Pidgeotto. Are you a big Pokemon fan?
Say that again?
Are you a big Pokemon fan?
No. Oh, God. I played it for about a week, and then, obviously, like the rest of the country, I got bored and stopped, and realised I wasn't 7 anymore and should stop doing this. But apparently the rest of the country didn't realise that. I saw someone doing it the other day, and I was very upset. Wolfie getting some damage done, actually. Long range means nothing to him. Now Caesar just watching that sight. Thomas going to find himself a frag as well, and Caesar headshotting the head clean off poor Squiddy. Has absolutely no idea what hit him as Thomas works his way up the site. Nice tags coming in. Now both players weakened up like butter in a microwave. They are melting. And now Adam, the last man alive, versus 2. Wolfie and Thomas to play against, both with scouts. Not an easy feat, especially with only 30 HP. He's a one-shot. That might as well be 2 AWPs, but more mobile. 6 HP on Wolfie. He is the low man as Thomas works his way around the back. The bomb is dropped. Need to be very careful, Adam. You're only on 30 HP. Do they know the bomb's there? They must do.
Ooh, can they see it?
They must do.
I'm not sure.
They must know the bomb's dropped, though.
I don't think they do. Obviously, the bomb could be dropped behind the train. Adam gets in close, gives away his location, but...
Got the molly, yeah.
Yeah, without low his HP, as one shot from the scouts would eventually take him down. So the scouts effectively an AWP at this point. Bomb, yeah, so it's actually dropped below, so they had no idea the bomb was towards Grey Train. Gonna plant inside the smoke and shroud the vision. And now we go into the 1 versus 2. Adam in the open.
Yeah, but getting away from this position is just so difficult when they've got these angles watched. Thomas working his way up. It's only going to take 1 shot from the pistol, and Adam has no idea. I mean, he's going to be out of his line of sight in about a second anyway. So this is over for Adam. He's done his best. Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. But the defuse comes in, and a good round from Epiphany Bolt, especially on what they had.
Yeah, Caesar with a nice headshot there. 8-10. Caesar on 16, make it 17. He got the team kill as well. Who's doing well? Mace, 20 frags. Would you believe it? Would you look at that, Sonny?
I do believe it.
Would you look at that? Gosh, these guys are doing great. Should be seeing some more of that. 10-8, round number 19. It's still a 2-round advantage here for Luminary GG on the T side though, so you know they have the advantage, maybe not in terms of the half. Slow default coming out from Luminary GG. We've seen a lot of slow rounds today, haven't we?
We have seen an awful lot of slow rounds. And I've had...
There's a lot on the line.
Yeah.
A lot on the line, mate.
Yeah, mate, plenty. I mean, that's the only problem with this kind of a format is, you know, towards the end you do get some less climactic games occasionally, but then you can have some really exciting games where, you know, everything rests on the balance. This time, not so much. But that's not the point. That's not the point. To be honest, you say it, Endpoint might want to lose the next game. I don't think they have a choice. And sometimes they just play really badly for no reason.
They'll be up 14-4 and they'll lose 16-14.
Wouldn't even be surprised.
Wouldn't even be surprised. I've been there.
No, literally.
Literally.
You have been that, mate. You have been that.
Minute left on the clock. 5 AKs here for the T side of Luminary GG. Obviously the AWP for Elo stationed towards Connector. But the action does unfold towards Ivy. Already the first player found, but an instant frag come out from Mace. And Adam as well chimes in, but Dom's Molotov will get the trade frag. So flank coming from behind. Caesar, for once, unaware. As he will be taken down as a player has exited the server.
Squiddy.
Dom.
No, Dom. I was looking at the wrong team.
Wolfie turns into 2 versus 2. 25 seconds left of the bomb, still towards blue train. This does turn this into now a 1 versus 2. And for ELO, what's the call going to be?
He's went to the site. Mace is going to shut him down. Mace having a really, really good game. That's 4 kills in the round for him. So 24 now. Absolute frag monster. But the pause is going to be coming in as Epiphany Bolt find themselves on 8 rounds to the 11 of Luminary Esports. So, fantastic work so far. Technical pause comes in. We have, of course, lost Mr. Dominic. So, Snods, what do you think so far to this one?
A moist game.
Oh, sorry, I'm just choking to death, man. I feel like, have you ever done a vape?
I've never smoked in my life.
Shisha?
You were there when I nearly tried it, but I didn't.
Well, it's kind of like I'm constantly choking on it. Like I've got a bit of like smoke trapped in my throat, and I'm constantly just choking.
Need some gills, mate. Let out that smoke.
No, I have a mouth to do that. There's not actually any
nose.
smoke. Yeah.
Oh
so
wow. Never smoked actually.
You can
no.
eat through your nose.
Could you through your nose? You can smell through your nose.
You can smell through your nose. You're absolutely right.
I'm not sure about that
Thanks
one.
for that one, mate.
You sure?
In case anyone at home didn't realise you could smell through your nose, and was wondering what a nose was for.
Same.
Because you must do a lot of smelling with that thing, don't you?
I've got a massive nose, yeah.
Big old thing on the front of your front of your face, front of your mace. And a big old thing on the front of Luminary is their mace.
That is very true.
He's fragging hard right now. 24 kills and counting as he storms ahead of the opposition. ELO not having the strongest game of his career.
Yeah. Hasn't impressed me. This is the thing. He came in, obviously, from Gamers Season 1, found victory there. Supposed to have the Fnatic Academy contract. Don't know where that went. But instead, he's been quite underwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sums up the UK team, really, doesn't it?
What? Lack of contracts being fulfilled and...
Yeah. Where's the money? Disappointing.
Shout out to Choke Gaming. 5 versus 4. Adam finds the frag there towards Dom. And now they are making their way in towards the B-bomb. So just going to be ELO here alone, and he will be taken down with no resistance.
Yeah, Archer and Arnold just storming onto the site, absolutely demolishing all opposition. Now Wolfie and Caesar just trying to hold onto these weapons into the next round, of course. Luminary really taking the initiative here, up to 12 rounds now. I mean, Dom did disconnect in the last one, fair enough, and that was a buy round, but still, this is going really, really well for the boys on Luminary, and especially being one of the teams that you wouldn't traditionally favour in this kind of a matchup. They are doing well. I mean, you've played with Archer, didn't you?
No.
No, it's a bit young for you.
Yeah, I prefer... Yeah.
So again, what was that?
No, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm good. Play a lot of Face It with him.
Oh yeah. Do you still play Counter-Strike every now and again?
Yeah, most days actually.
Really?
I got a UK Pro League, so I just play that all day.
Mate. I mean, UK Pro League uses the word pro very loosely, doesn't it?
Oh, of course.
Very, very loosely. Really, it should be UK
There's some quite
play
good...
a lot league.
Well, ironically, the players that should be playing a lot don't.
God, you're such a little monster, aren't you?
Exactly. 12-8, Epiphany Bolt.
Oh, someone's had a little spray. If you heard that one.
Bit of a spill.
Wolfie with the AWP in hand now, trying to get some damage. Of course, recovered from the last round, held through. It is going to be 13-8 unless Epiphany Bolt can pull off something quite impressive. Nice Molotov going through that onto Caesar, just burning him to death. Bit of a Stewie 2K kind of move, that just holding in the fire, trying to get something done, but not over-aggressive from Luminary. Really nice to see. No need to overpeak, no need to get aggressive where it is not needed. Especially with a Scout, I don't think that's particularly worth it.
Well, the Scout does 79-1, so if he takes 50 points of health and lands a tag, he still wins out the trade.
27-1.
Shout out to Jackie and Hugo.
The original duo.
The originals. Shout out to the OGs.
Do you see Hugo as like an axe?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I've only cast him once.
No, but like...
I never a duo.
Jackie, do you see him as an axe?
Oh, right. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, definitely,
Oh, I'm talking smack, man. 4 versus 2 now. Epiphany Bolt doing very, very well indeed. And, no, what did I just say? No, they're not doing very well indeed. Luminary doing very well indeed. Yeah, like you were saying earlier, Epiphany Bolt, you look across it and you see a lot of names that you think, you know, fair play, should be doing quite well, especially Thomas and Dom. What's going on with them two?
Dom and...
Since we saw Thomas leaving Reason, I don't think we've really seen him do anything.
He qualified for... He got into FPL.
Yeah.
Got into Rank S. And now he's just waiting around. Got to finish off university as well. He finishes uni next year, I believe.
What's he studying?
Oh, gosh. I can't remember. He's told me this a few times. Geography or history?
Well, I mean, they're quite different.
Not really.
Quite different.
At school, when it came to GCSEs, did they go like, oh, you have to choose between like French, German? Do you have to choose between history, geography?
Yeah, history, geography with the two options.
Exactly. So they were in the same category.
No, they're no. That's for God's sake.
Oh, bloody public schools, people. Gosh.
I didn't go to public school. I went to grammar school. Thank you. Not public school. There's a very big difference.
Wow. Luminary. Group up towards Pop Dog. It is going to be potentially the last full buy here for Epiphany Bolt if things do go south. Scout for Caesar once again. He's like the only gun he's had this whole game. 4 M4s, apologies. No defuse kits, so they have to try and avoid the bomb going down.
Yeah, they do indeed. Although if they play it quick, maybe if they can find the man advantage early in this one. Adam, of course, only on the UMP, so still opportunity. Dom playing very, very close here. It needs to be awfully careful. He can't even get one. Mace finds him nice and easy. Elo working forward, sprays down, gets himself a lot of damage done, but only 1 kill. Caesar's clean up, but Squiddy trades straight back in now in a 2 versus 2. Be careful as the trade comes in. Wolfie trying to kill his teammate. Adam now to clean up, finds the low player and Thomas, and now needs to look onto Wolfie. He knows exactly where he is. Does he know where he's working from? And there it is. Adam comes in, finds the kill. 14 on the board. Stop you! Throw the UMP. What are you doing? All right, fine. Have a stab. Happy days, but don't keep the UMP. Jeez, let your ego go to your head.
He's taken his hand off the keyboard and he's gone for a fist bump with his teammate next to him, and obviously, you know, it's all...
To his mum, to his cat.
His mum might be...
He's not going to fist bump his cat.
Maybe that's the coach. Do you reckon?
I'm sick of you.
Oh, yeah. Fast play towards the B-side. Luminary and GG want to get this one done and dusted. Sooner the better, it seems. They are going to run off heaven and take the jewels.
What jewels?
Jewels.
They're going to take the jewels, what, the crown jewels?
Maybe.
Tell them to put them back. God, that's a classic, isn't it? Thomas opening up, will find himself a nice kill onto Mace. Still 3 versus 3. Nice kill coming in from Adam again. And with the UMP, so fair enough, fair play. I take it back. No, I don't take it back. Still stupid. Squiddy finding himself a nice kill onto Elo. Archer doubles up, and now it's all on Caesar to stop match point. And all of this has gone very, very quickly. Sods, I don't feel like you even know what's happening anymore. I feel like you've lost the plot. But Caesar, the last man alive. AWP in hand, no less. Can he finish this off? Archer. He's going to spot him out. He's going to see some movement. Bang, bang. Skeet, skeet.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeah, yeet. Stay yeet.
Stay woke.
Stay woke.
15-8. 7 match points now for Epiphany Bolt. Oh, they wish. 7 match points now for Luminary GG.
I was watching an interview actually yesterday with someone running for Senate, and he literally had a badge on his lapel saying #StayWoke.
No.
Yeah, a Senate candidate.
Really?
Oh, God. Terrible, isn't it? Wow. Terrible. It was a mayor of some town.
Having a mayor that day as well, it seems.
We love it.
Love it.
Love it. 5 AK-47s to play with here for Luminary. We see the Scout back out on Dom. I mean, the Scouts have been doing really, really well for Epiphany Bolt, but, you know, that's the problem with the Scout, isn't it? It does well, but it just doesn't, you know...
It does the job. It does the job.
Yeah.
It does the job. It's, you know, it's a Tesco value, right? Do you know what I mean?
That's it. That's the Tesco.
But it's not your Waitrose one.
It's not your Waitrose. Of course, entirely the same products, just with a more expensive price tag, so that you can say I shop at Waitrose. Arnold working his way forward now, equaling out into a 2 versus 3, and Luminary Esports looking to close this one out. Handy dandy, and I think quite well done to them, to be honest, especially with this round effort. It's really, really strong. They're going to put themselves into a fantastic position. Arnold is going to get shut down there by Thomas, but with these 4 positions still in place, this A-bomb take, or A-bomb site retake is very, very difficult to do. So Luminary should have themselves in a strong position here. In fact, I think they may just win this one, Snod.
Especially now as Dom goes down. And there you go, Thomas alone. 16-8, and who would have thought that? We both thought that Luminary GG would be losing this matchup fairly convincingly as well. Maybe a 16-10, a 16-11, and don't stamp on the pigeons or the dragon.
Why don't you stamp on the pigeons?
Because I thought that was a joke.
No. Why is the sign there?
I don't speak.
It's a historical reference.
Really?
There was a bug in the game where there were some pigeons at the beginning of the map, and if you stood on them, you would fly up to the top of the map and you'd be able to see everything.